If I ask people when I meet them, what are you passionate about? Um, um, Not so much because I'm interested in what the answer is, although I'm interested in the people. I'm more interested in people asking themselves that question. What are they passionate about? What's their purpose? What are they here for? And at some point in my life, it dawned on me that I had more than I needed. That led to me asking questions about my purpose and my passion, which led to Operation Hope.
What we do here at Operation Hope is we educate the community on financial literacy through first-time homebuyers, small business development, and credit money management workshops. Financial literacy is educating the community on banking, on savings, on investments, and how to manage their money in debt. And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
And if you don't know, you can't do better. With financial literacy, you're able to do better. You're able to change your entire lifestyle. And that's something in this community we were not taught to do.
Operation Hope was one of the businesses that came to my radio station over 15 years ago under the direction of John Bryant, and it was a situation where they wanted to make themselves known in the community. At first as a computer lab, a cyber internet cafe. And so one day I found myself in need of an internet cafe because I didn't have home service. And I've been here for about the last 2 years using this service and meeting great and wonderful people at the same time. Being able to come here and learn how to use technology, because without technology, you're lost. Being able to get the basics of technology and to meet people and to get and receive help from people like myself. I love to help people here at the Hope Center. That brings the world right into their lap. Then all of a sudden they feel connected. All of a sudden they're getting the help that they need. And before you know it, they're helping others in the digital divide at the same time.
I saw my community tear itself apart because people had low self-esteem, because their get up and go had gone up and went because they had lost hope. I saw fear as a prosperity killer. I saw the most dangerous person in my neighborhood as a person with no hope. And I saw a guy in a suit come and mentor my class when I was probably 9 or 10 years of age. And I said, God, that guy's making money legally. I want to be him. The suit that I'm wearing, the shirt that I'm wearing, is made by one of our young success stories. A young man named Bryant who came into this office, sat in this chair, had a dream, an idea. We talked about the power of the idea. We gave him a small loan, a lot of mentoring, financial literacy training, some entrepreneurship training. He's now doing $800,000 a year, raising his children, paying his taxes, contributing to society, and it started a nonprofit to pay it forward to teach young people entrepreneurship. That's doing well and doing good. That's empowering people. That's a hand up and not a handout. That's giving him the dignity to go to his house, to his family, to his wife, to look his children in the eye and say, I am somebody, and you can be somebody too. And that's what it's about.
And once you learn financial literacy, it's something that you won't forget. You can teach it to your children. So that makes happier families, better generations, just a better community at whole. When you know better, you can do better.
And I think that love makes money. Love is work. I think that love is building sustainable wealth, not just short-term riches. So let me put this in for leaders trying to figure out how to make this work in their lives. Because it irritates me when people want to put Dr. King on a mantle, or they want to put Lincoln on a mantle, or they want to put whoever you admire on a mantle and say, yes, but that's not my real world. Let's be practical. So here at Operation Hope, if I walked around and I belted out demands and I said there's no room for love around here, you will do what I tell you because I tell you what to do. They'll do it because I'm the boss. But they're going to give me what I call compliance. They're going to give me minimal performance, just what's necessary. And at 4:59 p.m., they're out the door. I contrast that to what happens here on a Friday night, and you call here around 7 or 8 o'clock and somebody answers the phone. Because I've got people around here who will come in early, leave late, come in on weekends and give their heart, mind, body, and soul, and not just their human, they're not human doings, they're human beings.
The people that work at Operation Hope, you have to have compassion in order to do this. You have to be willing to help. It's not a job, it's a lifestyle. So if you have that, you can work for Operation Hope, and I think that's what we offer the most. We help people, and we have a compassion. They're just not clients, they're actual people here.
The difference is that I walk by and I say, how you doing today? How's your kid? We show up at bar mitzvahs. We show up at weddings. We reward people when they do well. We acknowledge them. People love to be acknowledged. We give them attaboys. We encourage them. We talk not at them, but we talk with them. But more importantly, we also listen to their recommendations, their suggestions, and even their frustrations. And we enroll them on our mission. And then they want to, now it's their organization. And that may sound all warm and fuzzy, but it's actually also good business. And that's the big difference. If you have a relationship with people, they'll go to the mat for you. But if you treat them like transactions, the question is, what do I get? In a world that should be asking the question, what do I have to give? People say, how do you do it? The answer is so simple. I bring me wherever I go. People go places and then they conform to the places that they go to, and they strip themselves of the very reason why people invited you in the first place. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the ghetto. I feel their pain. I understand both worlds. That's the value I bring to Davos. That's the value that I bring to CGI or wherever else I am. I bring my whole person, and because I am not vested in that world, because I don't really care what somebody thinks, I tell you, I'm not as good as my compliments, I'm not as bad as my criticisms, I'm just me.
What Mr. Bryant did and continues to do daily, he has a way with people, just the way that he speaks to people. It's almost engaging all the time. So you want to see him, you want to hear what he has to say. He's able to empower people just by the words that he speaks. He has compassion for people. And I believe that's why he is who he is. That's why he's a success, because of the compassion that he has for the people. He doesn't do this just because. He does it because he wants to better not only the community, he's bettering the society, the world at this point.